Have you ever wondered why we can't find love in this modern world where we have become increasingly connected? Because literally you can talk to anyone from anywhere. Like if you live in the US, you can talk to someone in South Africa or in Japan, and you can get together. Like it is easy as that. But why people they struggle than they used to more than previous generations? Because the meaning of love has changed a lot, and it varies from person to person. Literally nowadays, even if you and your partner are good people and are compatible, loyal, loving, caring, understanding, basically like almost perfect for each other, like as if you two were meant to be. However, it can collapse easily when there is a non-negotiable problem or something that either of you is not okay with it, and that's it. Even if you have like 99 things like that are good, but if there's one thing that is bad, even though it doesn't have to be objectively bad, but just to your partner, they just don't like it. But if it is part of your identity or it is something that you really can't change, it doesn't have to be like something negative. Okay, for example, if you love music, right, and you kind of have like, what is the word, because I'm not a fan of it, it is like your favorite like singer, right? So you would go to like this person's concert every single time, but your partner is not okay with it, and so eventually you would have a fight every single time when you go to your favorite singer's concert, right? This is something that I'm talking about. It doesn't have to be like drinking, smoking, or cheating, something that is objectively bad. It just be like this, and it is kind of draining. I'm not trying to blame you or your partner in this case, but what it signifies is that you two can't be together because your favorite singer, like you like him or her so much, and maybe that person is extremely inspiring, but your partner is jealous of it, which is really fair, right? Just don't blame them and don't blame yourself, because if you try to negotiate with them or compromise with them first, like you can try. Like I'm not trying to tell you that like, oh, if there's one thing that goes wrong, then break up with them. Like no, that is like, I think, quite irrational, and kind of driven by impulsive emotion. So I don't recommend that. You can try to compromise first and then see how it goes, at least like for a few months. And if it still like reoccurs the same pattern and stuff the same, then you know how to do it. And that is how it is nowadays. Just one variable, it can literally destroy your relationship, even though you guys are good. But that is how it is nowadays. And definition of love, it is different, right? Because for you it might be like, don't lie and just always be there for you, that's it, right? But for some people it might be like, you have to buy gifts for me, because I like some materials thing. It doesn't have to be expensive, just like some things that I can remind of you, just anything. So that's why like people can't find a long-term partner anymore, because nowadays people are more informed and they understand themselves more. They have self-esteem, so they kind of value themselves more than like mutual sacrifice, I would say. But it definitely makes finding a good partner harder for sure, because of hyper individualism. People often put themselves first and they just don't want to sacrifice for anyone. They just want others to adapt with them. That's why like being with someone is kind of burdensome to someone, maybe a lot of people, in fact. I myself, I also want to have someone, but unfortunately, with my current life, I don't think I can have like anyone, because I don't even have time for myself to like watch Netflix or just literally anything for like an hour. I just don't have time for that, because most of the time I would spend on like doing like this video and just trying to improve myself. So I don't have time for enjoyment or relaxing that much. And I don't know if it would get better or not, since people they became more isolated inevitably. It is not by choice, but by circumstance. If you try to find a romantic partner so hard, like you try to put yourself like in that position to get with someone or just anyone, that is bad. Because imagine if you say to yourself like, I crave love so much and I just want someone right now, just anyone that is at least a good, just like, you can be like a great person. I just want anyone, and then you would end up suffer more than you usually are being alone with yourself, because that kind of person will break your heart, because you get it, you get that person through kind of desperation, not because you being a better person, and that person is not even like good for you. In fact, you just want to get anyone, not a person who would be compatible with you. So it is going to end up horribly for sure. Just don't do that. And also I feel like the older you are, the harder it is to find a partner. Because when you're old, you don't look as good as when you were in your youth anymore. And it is kind of hard, because when people get old, they kind of have a partner already. Yeah, man, like hopefully I would have like a partner before I turn like 30, because otherwise it would suck for sure. Damn, man, I really don't know. If some of you are in your like 30s or 40s, let me know like how your dating life is. I'm really curious, because I don't think it is easy to find a single person in your age, in my opinion at least. So nowadays I think the best approach is that trying to improve yourself, your mentality, and be a good person. Everyone always says that. Like, I mean, it is true though. so that one day when time comes, right, when you find the right person, I also think that you should be adaptive too, because in order to live with someone for eternity, you need to be able to adapt with them. And I also want the partner, your future partner, to adapt to you too, because if it is only like one-sided, then you would eventually build resentment toward that person, and it is not gonna be good for you or your partner. Being with someone means that you are willing to sacrifice something for that person, and that person also are willing to sacrifice something for you. In order to live together, it must be that way. It is inevitable. Otherwise, you know, what's gonna happen. So I think that is pretty much everything of this video. Just focus more on yourself. Don't be desperate and like go on a dating app trying to find like a person who is close to you. I don't think, to me personally, I don't like dating app that much, because I feel like a lot of people who care about themselves, they don't try to find love, and so they're not gonna be on dating app. I swear to you, because like it's not like a good place. To me, it's kind of like under the club, like one level or two. I'm not saying that it is bad if you are on dating app, but personally, I'm not a fan of it. That's it. So try to improve yourself and understand yourself first, in order for you to be a better person for your partner and for your future family. And that's it, man. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and get something from it. And if you have anything in your mind or want to suggest your experience, just anything, you can just comment down below and I will read it. All right. And yeah, man, thanks a lot for watching. See you the next one. Peace.